we have a bunch of Nintendo Switch news to talk about, including Nintendo president hints that the Nintendo Switch will continue its life cycle. We also have confirmations of the Dustbloods and Elden Ring releasing this year. And also, we have the LEGO Legend of Zelda set and so much more. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so starting everything off, now the president of Nintendo did confirm that the Nintendo Switch, or did hint at it at least, that the Nintendo Switch is going to continue its life. Now, honestly, this is pretty awesome when you come to think about it. They are going to be getting a price increase, however, but hey, overall, it's definitely really cool to see the Nintendo Switch continue its life. It makes you wonder, what type of games are going to be releasing on the system? Because now, it's getting a little too old to get new, first-party games, but it's not too old to get remasters and remakes, so potentially this is going to continue on. Overall, this is definitely some great news for the Nintendo Switch owners, so you don't necessarily have to upgrade right now if you don't want to play any of the games coming out on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so moving on over to Nintendo is apparently entering the Indian market in 2027 with the original Switch. So seeing that going together, it seems like the Switch is actually going to continue on, and it's probably going to continue on all the way till 2030, which this right here is really fantastic. The original Switch has a massive library by now, and I'm sure you'll be able to find yourself a fun game that you really want to play. Alright, so moving on over to Summer Game Fest. Now, Summer Game Fest tickets actually apparently sold within minutes. Now, that's honestly pretty crazy. I guess you gotta be really excited over Summer Game Fest because there's a lot here. Okay, so moving on over, LEGO says that the first Legend of Zelda set is already scheduled to retire this year. And this is happening in July, by the way. So, honestly, that's really interesting. This is a really cool Zelda set because it allows you to have the Breath of the Wild Deku Tree and the Ocarina of Time Deku Trees. So, honestly, this is definitely just a weird thing, but the iconic final battle scene is going to be here, and this should be your last chance to buy it because it's, again, getting discontinued in July. Moving on over to a really exciting part here. So we have confirmation that the Dustbloods and Elden Ring are still releasing in 2026. So this is honestly great. So it probably seems that the Dustbloods is going to release a little bit later on in the year, and then Elden Ring could be a little bit earlier, maybe July or something like that. So honestly, this is great that they're still releasing because Elden Ring honestly looks really good. Like, the first time that people got to play it, it ran horrible. It was like less than 30 frames per second, and now it's stable 30 frames per second and looks great, and it doesn't have all that jinkiness. So it seems like they got it under control. It's coming. The same thing goes with the Dustblood. So honestly, this is some great news. So potentially on the next Nintendo Direct, we might see something else this year about it. And speaking about that something else, it seems like we are going to be getting a partner showcase in May. So potentially that's going to show Elden Ring and also the Dustbloods. So hey, this is all some great things if you've been really excited about those things. So there's been a debate on the internet about the Nintendo Wii U becoming actually nostalgic. Are you nostalgic for that era? Do you want it to be returning? It's honestly been a very, very wild and interesting thing, and I'll tell you my take right here. I honestly do enjoy the Wii U era, not specifically for the Wii U itself, but for the atmosphere. The fact that there was themes, the fact that there was like eShop music, and the fact that it felt like Nintendo actually cared about consumers. That's where I put a stance on that. But overall, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Consider hit the like button, maybe subscribing if you are new. We do a bunch of different Nintendo content on this channel. Anyways, thank you so much. See you in the next one.